Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 24th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Cancer, let's see here what we have going on for you. Love it. Ace of Wands, the Star. Are you kidding me? This is pretty good so far, Cancer. King of Swords. I definitely feel like a need to open up here. You have the Devil as well. For some of you, I feel like you're just closing off to a Devil. Yeah, it's like you're walking away from a Devil energy, someone who caused too much conflict in your life. I feel like you're sitting pretty, though, as the Empress, so wouldn't worry about that. But Cancer, let's dig into this. Again, we're going to clarify this at the end with the Lenormand. But you start off these two cards. I'm just starting to take extra cards because why not? But Cancer, you have the Whale Spirit says, trust in the great mystery. And you have the Beaver Spirit says, lay a solid foundation. For some of you, I feel like there's just a new beginning coming in for you. I'm almost getting a skip here is what's popping into my head for you, Cancer. Maybe, I feel like this could just be for like one or two of you. This is very specific, Cancer. I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you just got into a relationship, but it's like, and then maybe you get out of it like right away. You know, this is like some sort of fly-by-night thing is what's popping into my head. And so maybe you kind of get into something that you thought was going to last. It ends very quickly, but it's like you're actually jumping to something even better just as quickly. So that is a weird message, but I have to say what pops into my head because that's how I read, but that's what I got there. For others, I feel like that this is saying that you thought you had a solid foundation on something here, but maybe there's some fears here. You have the Moon, the Ace of Wands, and the Star in this row. The Moon can represent fears, illusions, fantasies, mysteries, secrets, all these things. I feel like that you are just realizing that someone from your past was just holding back the entire time. I feel like, you know, sometimes like I get a lot of questions and people will be like, did so-and-so cheat? Were they a liar? And all this other stuff. And like I'll pull cards for that person and there will be no cheating cards that show up, right? And so I'll say, no, this person didn't cheat. And it's like, that's like this situation here. It's like maybe you thought someone from the past was toxic and maybe you thought they cheated, but it's like they really didn't. But at the same time, I feel like they held a lot back. So is that cheating? Is that lying? I mean, kind of, it is, you know? So I feel like for some of you, that's what's going on here with the Moon. But again, you have the Moon, the Ace of Wands, and the Star. Really nice cards. So definitely could be a passionate, positive, new beginning coming in for you with the Ace of Wands and the Star. I feel like this Moon is saying don't be afraid of something that is new. Because, again, you kind of have like a need, this release row in the middle here is kind of like saying you need to release something toxic from the past. Could have been a Virgo, by the way, here, Cancer. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Could also be an air sign that you're letting go of. Could be any sign. This is just a general reading. For others of you, I feel like this is talking about the change of Venus entering your sign here, Cancer. Venus entered your sign on the 7th of August, and I feel like this is talking about that change, and I feel like it could have led or is leading to some sort of major new beginning. By the way, for some of you, I think there could be a Pisces coming in. If you're meeting someone new who is a Pisces, I feel like there could be a lot of passion, a lot of desire there. For others, I feel like some of you are very focused on a dream or something you're trying to manifest, like a business or a new project, but I feel like there are some fears you have to let go of with that Moon card. Next, you have the release card here. I feel like it's time to release something. Yeah, I feel like there's like so much potential coming in for you here. And I feel like you just have to release the past to kind of achieve the potential that you're waiting for. So I actually really like this energy for you a lot. For some of you, I feel like you have gone into hermit mode. Even this card, it looks like a tree in the fall. You know, it's like they draw their sap into their roots, the trees. I feel like some of you have like withdrawn so that you could recharge your batteries, so that you could, you know, gain some nutrients from the universe, whatever you want to call it. I feel like there's a lot of potential coming in for you here, Cancer. In this row here, you have the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Devil. I mean, plain and simple, this is you cutting out the crap, right, Cancer? I mean, I feel like you are the King of Swords this week. Yes, I realize that represents air, but I feel like that is your energy, Cancer. I feel like you're sitting here, it's like you have your sword up. I feel like you're not allowing anyone into your life who's going to cause conflict with this Five of Wands. It's like you're not willing to let anyone toxic into your life with the Devil. I feel like you know your worth because you have this Empress card down here, Cancer. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But it's almost like you have realized your worth And I also feel like you realize what you bring to things like relationships, and not just love, all relationships. So this is you realizing your worth with that King of Swords. Devil is like, sometimes, by the way, it's like when we realize our worth, sometimes the universe tests us, right? And the universe is like, here's a bozo from off the street that's going to try to date you. It's like, are you going to take this person into your life, or do you realize your worth? So be careful of those tests with that Empress card, is what I'd say to you. For others, I feel like that for some of you, that this could just be a no contact situation with someone who is toxic. It's like you're walking away from it, though, here, Cancer. Next, you have the Blessed card. I feel like you are blessed at this time. I feel like there are blessings coming in for you as well here, Cancer. Yeah, you have the building blocks as well. It's like you're starting something new here in this reading. And I feel like there's a lot of blessings because of it. In this row, you have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Empress. I feel for some of you, I feel like this is someone who's very upset, who could be very upset, but I feel like you're fine with this Empress card. I feel like this is you sitting down here not even caring. To me, this is almost it's like you're walking away from someone. I feel like someone's all pissed off that you're walking away from them with that Five of Wands, but I don't think you care one bit with that Empress card. Good for you, Cancer, is what I'd say. I feel like you're just sitting there watching someone have their little temper tantrum here with this Five of Wands, and you just don't care. I feel like you walked away. It's like you realize your own worth in a relationship situation here. For others, this could be in work as well. Again, so maybe in work or business, you have realized that you deserve to get paid more. Maybe you deserve a raise or a promotion. And I feel like you're just like waiting for it. And I feel like it's coming. For others of you, I feel that it's almost like you're watching people fight over you. So some of you, someone, it's like multiple people, I feel like could be competing for your attention. You have the Star in this bottom row. It's like you could be getting a lot of attention here. Something didn't work out for someone here is what I feel like saying, Cancer. I almost feel like for some of you, this could be someone from the past. It's like you go, like look at this top row, bottom row. You have the Moon, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups. Maybe someone tried to walk away from you. Maybe they thought, oh, I'll walk away from Cancer and they'll come rushing back. But it's like you didn't with this bottom row. It's like you realized your own worth and you didn't go rushing back to someone, and now they're crapping their pants with this Five of Wands. Too bad is what I say there, Cancer, right? But Cancer, let's see what we have coming in for you. Clearly a lot of blessings, but between the Moon and the Hermit, you have the Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds to me is a card I say that says, just do it. Five of Diamonds is not a real Lenormand card, but in the playing card reading system, it is my just do it card. You have the Star and the Hermit. The Hermit has the Star in his lantern. The Hermit went through a bunch of BS, climbed to the top of a mountain. He got old, right? It represents his wisdom. He gained a bunch of wisdom, and now he's shining his inner light. But that star, the star here in his lantern, that star is inside of a lantern, and it's kind of like caged in. He's being very specific and very clear with who he shares his energy with, the star. He's not just blasting his star out all over the place. He's like being very specific with who gets his energy, who doesn't. But he is enlightening the world because of something that he went through. I feel like that's you. Between the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords, you have the Eight of Spades. Yeah, this card's called the Garden, and it can represent just resting, relaxing, recovering. It can represent a vacation as well. It's also part of a harvest, and the Ace of Wands can represent a harvest in your life here, Cancer. So I do feel like for some of you, there could be financial blessings on the way. Between the Star here and the Devil, you have the Heart. This is the Jack of Hearts. So for some of you, this could be love coming in for you for sure. But I feel like it's after you have like withdrawn your energy. I almost feel this is kind of similar to Pisces reading, but I almost feel like you have withdrawn your energy from love. Sometimes when we do that, that's when it shows up. So for some of you, it's like you're withdrawing your energy, focusing on yourself, and then boom, love shows up. Between the Hermit and the Eight of Cups, yeah, Three of Spades, it's like someone broke up with you. Someone thought that they were going to be, withhold energy. I get this like weird withholding energy thing on the Hermit. Like I said, it's almost like someone broke up with you hoping that you would chase or something like that, like I said earlier. And it's like you didn't. Here, good, like I said, good for you, Cancer. So I definitely like to see that, but like some sort of breakup here. Between the King of Swords here and the Five of Wands, yep, you have the King of Spades. The King of Spades is called a Lily. It's like someone's coming in trying to win you back here. I feel like someone wants to win you back for some of you here, Cancer. I feel like you're not having it. Between the Devil and the Empress, you have the Two of Spades breakup. Again, Two of Spades in the playing card reading system, I read as a breakup. So I feel like for some of you, it's like someone separated away from you. But I feel like you're looking good with the Empress, so I don't think you care. But let's pull an outcome row for you. In your top row outcome, you have the Three of Diamonds. Yeah, I feel like this was a surprise if someone walked away from you. Three of Diamonds called the Lightning in this deck here, and it's like some sort of surprise. By the way, the Three of Diamonds to me, in the playing card reading system, says be very careful of your paperwork. It's not a bad card. It's more of like a warning card. It just says like, make sure to double check any paperwork that you're signing or anything that's like official or important or, you know, anything like that. In your middle row outcome, you have the Queen of Clubs. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Queen of Clubs is a card of seduction. It says that you are the Empress right now here, Cancer. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever gender you identify as. Doesn't matter. Empress is anyone. And it's just like whatever you are. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. And people are like attracted to you. And so I feel like you realize that here. In your bottom row, what do you know? You have the Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts is the gentleman. This is your true love coming in for you. So I feel like someone went cold on you, and I feel like they thought you were just going to come rushing back, and you didn't. And I feel like this leads to your true love. Pretty simple. For those of you not interested in love, I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention in work. The Star and the Ace of Wands. And you have that King of Swords here and the King of Spades. These two cards could be read very similarly, but even, you know, in the playing card reading system, you can read playing cards as tarot. King of Spades would be the King of Swords, but I feel like some of you could be getting recognized by a boss or a mentor or someone at work. And again, I don't attach gender to my cards. And this would be like some sort of raise or promotion. Look, Five of Diamonds, the King of Spades, and the Ace of Hearts. It's like some sort of offer that you've been hoping for in work or business. So really nice. I would definitely, again, be careful of paperwork with this Three of Diamonds here. Three of Diamonds just says be careful of your paperwork. I feel like there could be a love offer coming in for some of you. It could be an earth sign. You have the Ten of Diamonds here as well. I want to pull an extra row for you. Ten of Diamonds is called the Book. And again, coming up next is Three of Diamonds. Definitely, if you're signing any contracts, make sure to double check those contracts or anything paperwork related. But Ten of Diamonds is a card of learning. I feel like you have learned your worth. I mean, really, this is a very simple reading, Cancer. I feel like this reading is just saying you now understand your worth. You understand your value. Like sometimes I feel like once we start demanding our value or once we start demanding what we are worth, that's what we get. So I feel like you are getting what you are worth in life. And I feel like you're also raising your standards. It's like, here's the thing, is that there's no end to this. Like you can continue to raise your standards. And I'm not referring to standards as in love. You know, I'm referring to everything. I feel like the Ten of Diamonds is saying you are realizing what you deserve. And it's like, as you realize what you deserve in life, you realize you deserve more. So you just continue to kind of climb the ladder, so to speak. And I feel like this is going to lead to a lot of success for you, Cancer. I love this. Look at this, Ace of Diamonds, the Sun. Here you go. Extreme happiness, celebration, good things coming in for you here, Cancer, with the Sun in the future. Yeah, Ten of Spades, moving on from the past here. Ten of Spades is called the boat. It's like a ship, like a boat on the ocean. So it's like you could be moving with that Ten of Spades. You could be traveling here as well. So I like to see that. Yeah, you have the soulmate to energy here as well, Cancer. Definitely a soulmate coming in for you, but I feel like in the future, yeah, it's like a deep knowing. I feel like you recognize. For some of you, I feel like in the future, you could have love coming in. To me, this is like a weird reading over here. And so I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're not, like I said earlier, this to me is you more realizing your worth. I feel like you're withdrawing your energy maybe this week into yourself. Probably a good thing, right? But in the future, I feel like you will recognize someone, but it's only because you recognize your own worth. It's like, I almost feel like saying that you are getting to that point in love where you realize that it's like someone else doesn't determine your worth. It's like you do. But what I feel like you're finding is like someone who also recognizes their own worth. It's like your own people. So Devil, it's like you're not creating a toxic attachment. Sometimes I think we create toxic attachments because we make the other person our worth. We make them our value. But it's like when you have two people who recognize their own value, then that doesn't happen because it's like both people know where they stand. And that's what I feel like is coming in for you here, Cancer. So I love this. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. I definitely feel like there could have been some challenging energy maybe last week as well. Maybe, a breakup, a separation. For others, I feel like you've just been thinking about it. So, that maybe it happened months ago. Maybe it pops back up in your head because Venus has moved back into your sign on the 7th of the month, or it had. And so you could just be thinking about that. But this actually looks pretty good. The only other thing I would say with the star here and the hermit is that I feel like it would be a good week for you to maybe withdraw, for you to maybe, focus on yourself, take some time for yourself, do some things that you enjoy doing. And, that's what I would do if I were you, like some recovery time. But the future looks very bright for you, Cancer, so love it. But yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching, Cancer, and definitely enjoy your week.